welcome to another video. If you're new here, I'm Courtney. Hey girl, hey. Be sure to comment, like, and subscribe, and tell a friend to come join this baby. Alright, by the title of the video, y'all can see it's a Q&A video. And y'all have been asking me questions about our relationship. We did a video like this a couple months ago, but now we need an updated video. So go ahead and introduce yourself, boo thing. Boo thing! Tell the people about yourself.
Start over. Introduce me, but then I'll start to throw with the questions. I ain't here to introduce myself. You introducing me.
Who are you talking to?
Come on, man.
Alright, y'all. We want to work. Alright, y'all. Alright, so y'all know this Big Daddy and
come on.
Okay, I'm gonna start. The first question is, what attracted y'all to each other? Was it love at first sight?
You go first.
Why I gotta go first?
Go first.
Now I need your answer.
Alright, hold on, time out. Hold on, time out, bro. Hold on, time out for real.
Today. Of course, y'all know this is my boo thing, 𝕤𝕠𝕝𝕝𝕝. So if you watch the vlogs, you already know he be in the vlogs. Like, but anyway, y'all did ask me a couple questions, so we're gonna go ahead and jump right into the video. Alright, so the first question is, what attracted y'all to each other, and was it love at first sight?
Alright, so the first interaction, we was in this class, right? I was a senior at the time, she was a junior in high school. Most people that know me, like, I don't really mess with too many people. I kind of stay by myself. I'm a loner for real. But anyway, I used to sit in front of class, and it was this group of people, like, in the back of class. I always hee-hee and ha-ha. At the time, like, yo, they very childish, whatever case may be. But anyway, make a long story short, I think you started with messing with me, right?
Yeah.
On some flirtatious type stuff. And then from there, I needed help with some homework one time.
Did you actually need help?
I actually needed help with my homework. I think it was calculus or trig at the time. And Courtney took the same teacher as a junior.
Let me just tell y'all something. I'm a math genius. Like, I don't play about the numbers. Go ahead.
I don't think I asked you that.
But you needed my help.
But this is the thing, though. This is what happened. So, she used to help me, and then one day I said, I put my number in her phone, and I just said, use it. I really wasn't expecting her to text me, but she ended up texting me, and after that we just started kicking it, and we was kids at the time. I'm like 17, she probably 16 at the time, but I wouldn't really say it was love at first sight. We was just, at the time we was just vibing. We was kids. But, as you grow older, you mature a little bit, you kind of, if it was one person that I always stayed in contact with, whether, where I was out doing my thing, she was doing her thing, I would always send her Happy Mother's Day, holidays, I would always check on and stuff like this. So she always been a person that was just kind of just close to my heart. So I guess you can say it was love at first sight, but we didn't really know what it was. We was just vibing.
Okay. I'll say the same thing. But what attracted me to him was, like, he was just so quiet. And, like, why are you being quiet? Like, I ain't gonna say I was, like...
Some people just talk too damn much. It don't be talking about nothing.
Like, I just used to be laughing and playing all the time. And I'm like, sir, like, why are you over there being quiet? Why you acting weird? Like, come on. Like, what's up? So I just started messing with him. And so it went from there. Alright, so the next question is... do you want any more kids?
Of course. If y'all don't know, we will be having twins either the next year or the year after that. Stay tuned, though.
Alright, this kind of like the same question. Where did you and your boyfriend meet? We met in high school. Would y'all consider a couples channel? No. y'all would just see him featured on my channel because he not gonna do right. He already a loner, so y'all probably get a video once a month, so it just wouldn't be worth it. Like,
and I just want to clear this up real quick because y'all be like, how he a loner and you just this good? Like, look, I ain't a loner. I'm just selective who I deal with. I ain't the person who I ain't the most friendliest person, but you know, if you get to talk to me, you chill with me, you will figure out, yeah, dude, cool for real. But I ain't just the most friendliest person. I ain't into making new friends. Really not interested. I ain't really got nothing against you, but it's just what it is. I just, you know, I rather vibe alone or vibe with the people I've been rocking with.
True. All right, so let's see. The next question is, how do y'all handle conflict in the relationship?
You wanna go first?
Oh Lord. Alright, so as far as how we handle conflict, like, he a communicator, and like I'm the type that I would just like shut down. I'd rather not even talk about it until like it kind of blow over. But I'm getting better at like saying what I actually feel about certain stuff, because like I'll just be like, okay, we just not gonna talk for a couple days and then we're gonna let it, you know, everything else gonna work itself out, because I don't like conflict. So therefore, now we try to talk it out. And sometimes it don't be immediately, because sometimes I gotta process what's going on, and sometimes he gotta process what's going on as well.
True. I'm gonna say this. Sometimes like, even if you're in a relationship or whatever the case may be, like, some people think conflict means that there is like there's a problem, like you gotta just actually go to war, or it's me versus you type deal. I'm the type of person, bro, I'm a communicator. Have I always been a communicator? Nah. But I learned to be a communicator. And the thing is, yo, if you never know what the issue, if you never communicate about what the issue is, then how are you gonna move forward in your relationship, right? It's like women, and I'm sorry, I apologize, but it's like most women, or even some dudes are not communicators. They sweep everything up under the rug, and then 2 or 3 days go by, and then they act like then nothing happened, while the other person is sitting there pondering on what happened, how should they respond, how should they move. I ain't the type of person. I'm gonna ask your ass 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 11. I'm gonna keep asking you, like, you know, what's up? You know,
he's so annoying, and I hate that. Like,
because it's
why
like,
you keep asking me, yeah.
Because it's like, yo, you gotta communicate. Like, I ain't one of those. Like, if I'm with you and I've made a commitment to you, we're gonna communicate, right? Now, don't get me wrong. I'm learning, like, some people you gotta give them space to process what's going on. Versus me, like, it don't take me much to process anything. Like, okay, you said that, okay, boom, this is the solution. And I'm a solution-based person. I'm never one of those people who like to be mad with their significant other. Like, that's just not my stilo. Like, I've been in past situationships where, you know, it wasn't the most, you know, healthiest thing, but I'm just like, now at 30 years old, I'm gonna communicate. You know, I'm gonna communicate before anything. So
sure, that's
just my thing. But conflict is good. It keeps both people on their toes.
Yeah, and for the most part, we don't have. I know it might sound weird. We really don't have arguments. It be like about small stuff, like, and I'll turn something small into something big. Like, you didn't pull down the toilet seat, like, stuff like that. Like, we really don't. For the most part, we just be chilling. Like, I guess because we had a friendship first, and so therefore, like, we just don't be having a lot of problems. But the next question is,
before she gets to next, I think the biggest problem we do have, she's stubborn, I'm stubborn, she's bullheaded, I'm bullheaded. So it's like, all right,
baby,
you ain't finna run over me. And so, but the thing is, at the end of the day, and just to sum it up real quick, it ain't about who's right or who's wrong. And that's why I have to tell Courtney sometimes, I'm not trying to be right, and I'm not trying to point the finger or say who's wrong. It's about what is the solution for this situation right now.
Yeah.
Right? So she might have the best solution for that time. I might have the best solution for that time. But either or, the other person has to take that on the chin and realize, like, yeah, you're wrong. You got to get out your feelings, and this is how we're going to move forward if we want to continue this relationship. So, yeah.
Okay. The next question is, do y'all share the same spiritual values? If not, how do you make it work?
I'm put it like this, y'all. I'm a nerd when it comes to certain things. So like I read books, I read information, I listen to podcasts. So I'm always in tune, or I'm a lifelong learner. So with that being said, to answer that question, yeah, as far as our spiritual values, yeah, we are aligned for the most part.
Yeah.
We just go about it different ways, right?
Yeah.
And we just being transparent now. Courtney, she goes to church faithfully, right? I believe church is everywhere. I don't really believe that you have to physically go into a church. God is everything, good and bad. So sometimes, and we don't get in disagreements about this. My thing is this type of person I am. I'm never gonna make her feel like she has to do what I'm doing. At the end of the day, we both serving a God, and that's the most important thing in a relationship. Like whoever God you believe in, that's your personal thing. Because at the end of the day, I can't save her. She can't save me. When we both leave this world, she's going to her separate casket. I'm going to my separate casket. Our spirits, we'll meet again at some point. But the thing is to know that your partner is serving somebody. I think that's the most important thing. And the thing is, if they're serving somebody that you are not fond of or never been introduced to, or whatever the case may be, whatever the thing they doing, right? If you rock with that person, instead of judging them and saying, okay, that's not how I grew up, or X, Y, and Z, you probably want to know why they do that or why they go about it the way that they do. As long as you're not talking to somebody that's negative or, just, on some whole atheist shit, there's not a God at all, then I think for the most part, everything else can be worked through. But, never just trying to push a different religion on, your partner. Just, as long as y'all serving somebody, and then that whoever y'all serving, making sure that it's at the center of your relationship. So I think that's the most important thing.
But we do both serve God, like
for sure.
For the most part, everything is aligned, like
for sure.
We believe in the same God.
For sure.
All right. Let's see. The next question is, what's next for T as far as business and entrepreneurship? I couldn't get it out. Entrepreneurship.
As far as entrepreneurship, honestly, y'all, I don't really know. I'm 30. Look, I done did a bunch of stuff in the last 10 years, right? So, for y'all that don't know, who new to the channel, or, whatever the case may be, right? I did go get my real estate license. So, but they're inactive. That was a journey I stepped into once I left the school district. I taught for 3 years, coached football and stuff. So, that was a journey I took heed to. But, life happens. You live and you learn. So, at this point, it's kind of one of those things. You just keep going on your journey. Eventually, it'll all make sense. Eventually, it'll all come together. But you just gotta keep going. So, as far as what's next, I don't know. Yeah.
Everybody asked me what's next for Cort and Co. We kind of had this discussion already on my previous question and answer. She a work in progress, but she will be back. Like, she will be back. She's not gone. Like, we on hold right now. Okay. All right. So the next question is, what advice would y'all give someone? Hold on. What advice would y'all give to people that's in relationships?
I ain't gonna necessarily say it's advice, because my advice only may work for my relationship. I will say this though. In a relationship, it's not about being right or wrong, because then when you get right and wrong, it's like me versus you. In a relationship, it's not me versus you. We in this together. All right, it's a team effort. All right, she the head coach sometimes. I'm the assistant. I'm the head coach sometimes. She the assistant. Right. At the end of the day, we're both trying to win. So whatever to put the team in the best position to win, that's what we're gonna do. So I don't have no advice. Do what works for you in your relationship. Stop, idolizing celebrities. Stop idolizing people you watch on YouTube. How we got to where we are, that's just our journey. Somebody else's journey may be totally different. That's okay. The biggest thing what people gotta understand is that be okay with your journey. Your journey does not have to align with the next person. Don't get caught up in this has to happen before this, or just go with the journey, right? But just fall in love with the process. When you fall in love with the process, good things will start to happen. So I don't really have any advice, but you know, just don't be against each other. Be for the team. Exactly. Team versus I every time.
My advice for a relationship would be, y'all need to be friends first. Like, in order for it to work, y'all gotta actually like get to know each other. Ours kind of came natural because we was kids, and then like we kind of see each other grow up through each stage. But I would say be friends first. Like, just actually get to know people. What I see happening is, and we was friends, we dated, and he literally asked me to be his girlfriend. So therefore, we actually went through the cycle of being in a relationship or whatever. So I say be friends first. Like, don't just jump in and say, oh, we together, we boyfriend, we girlfriend, all like that. You really don't truly know a person. So y'all need to be friends. Okay. Alright, the next question. Do y'all plan on getting married?
Of course. Yeah, we plan on getting married. Stay tuned. Mind your business.
So, alright, so the next question is, what do you value in a relationship?
Alright, so it's different for men and women. As a male, and I ain't trying to speak for all males, but men, how women look at love, men look at respect like that. So for me, as a male, I value respect, alright? You can disrespect me one time and I probably never look at you the same. And it depends on the magnitude of it, right? That's just me as a male. So for me, it's definitely respect. So respect, loyalty. Those are the main two things, right? Because the thing as a male, you can't protect what doesn't give you respect, if that makes sense. Yeah. So the woman that you're dealing with, or whatever case may be, and it's vice versa, right? If you can't give it respect, then they can't protect you on no level. It doesn't work that way. So just know that, you know, if you're in a relationship with someone, you know, you have to give it respect at all times.
What I value in a relationship is honesty and respect. So like, I feel like if we can't be honest with each other, then we don't need to be together. Because what's the point of lying and all this other stuff, and you claim to love this person? So mine is definitely honesty. Just be honest. Like, if you ain't happy, just say that. Are you happy?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, so funny. It's a joke.
How long have y'all been together?
Since we're going on 3 years, be November the 28th.
Oh, okay.
But I'm trying to check me folks.
What do you consider cheating?
Anything that you're not aware of. So anything that you gotta question yourself, if you're laying in the bed with your significant other, right? Would you do that while they're watching you? If the answer is no, then 9 times out of 10 you're cheating. And cheating comes in all forms: physically, mentally, emotionally, all of it. So if you wouldn't do it while they're there, then, you know, 10 times out of 10, yeah, you cheating.
True.
So you just haven't physically done it. You're just setting the table.
Not me playing with these doggone things. Alright, so what would your ideal wedding look like?
My ideal wedding. I don't really care about a wedding. Weddings are for women. My thing is, I just want a big ass reception and a party with, you know, unlimited drinks, good music, everybody catching the vibe, and then, you know, go home and make babies. Well.
No, my ideal wedding will be just me, him, and Kate, and we just run away. Like, just just go. Like, I feel like, why am I spending all this money on people to have a good time? I'd rather us spend that money on buying a house, a vacation, or something like that. I'm not trying to spend a whole bunch of money on people having a good time, like, on my dime.
Yeah, so we're not having a big wedding, but I'm saying, as far as a reception, to give people a chance to celebrate with us, we probably gonna...
And even when I said celebrate us, I said we could have a small, intimate dinner. Like, he want to have a party. No, we're going to have a
What's
dinner.
wrong with about 50 to 80 people celebrating? And you may send out...
But do 50 to 80 people check on you?
Y'all see how she talking to me? And I see y'all seeing all that hand movement in the camera, right?
No, do 50 to 80 people check on you?
No.
Okay, so why do I feel like you should be there? No, like... I want the people who check on us on the regular.
But I understand this too, because I don't check on everybody on the regular. This is the thing, right? Everybody got their own personal lives going on. And sometimes people get wrapped up in their life, right? So sometimes you gotta, what I've learned is, number one, you can't be everything for everybody. So like, even if we haven't talked in possibly maybe 6 months, right? And for me, I know for men, like, we might not talk in 3 months. We'll pick back up like where we left off. I guess that's a woman thing where y'all have to talk and constantly. I don't know.
I'm not saying that we have to talk 24/7, but if I ain't talked to you in like 2 to 3 years, like, why are you not getting an invitation to my wedding? And that's just point blank, period.
Oh yeah, true. I feel that.
I don't feel like
y'all come to the party, come to the reception. You feel me? Y'all invited. I
don't know what reception he having, but we not having no reception. We're gonna have a small, intimate dinner.
So look, going back to the first thing when we said earlier, conflict, right?
Yeah, we always be arguing about things, like, we can't never come to a decision. Like, I want to run away.
Y'all are invited. Okay.
We're gonna do it on live.
Come to the reception.
Okay, so what's your favorite thing that we do together? That you can say on camera.
Come on now. I think we just chilling, just eating, just vibing, yo. It ain't gotta be nothing extravagant. We just out to eat, vibing, getting a drink, or even just cuddling in the bed watching a movie. Like, it don't take much for me. Like, I just like to be under my girl chilling. Like, you feel what I'm saying? It don't gotta be nothing extravagant. So that's probably like my favorite thing to do. Courtney always wanna. She here, she there, she over there, she over there. I don't work like that, yo. You can't overstimulate me.
Nah, for real. I can get up and go. He can't, and I hate it. Like, sir, I can be laying here and I want to go to Target. He got to mentally process 2 days in advance that he want to go to Target on Friday. No, I just decided I want to go right now. So we finna go right now.
Yeah, all that spontaneous on the move shit, no. If we gonna do that, you need to if you want to be on some spontaneous shit, or this is the thing, if we're doing something spontaneous, I gotta control it. Because I'm already mentally prepared for what I'm about to do. But if you come talking about you want to do something spontaneous, please don't do that. You better let me know prior, or I might just tell you, nah, I ain't feeling it.
Hold on, y'all. I gotta tell y'all a story time. So, what birthday this was?
My 28th.
Is it 28th?
Yeah.
Alright, so his 28th birthday, I want to plan him, you know, this romantic night, y'all. And so I end up booking a helicopter ride over the city or whatever. Y'all, when I tell y'all, this man acted a fool, because first of all, he really don't do heights. But it ain't something I just planned. We had a conversation prior. I was like, hey, would you do a helicopter ride? Da, da, da. He was like, yeah, I might do it. Da, da, da. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to go ahead and book it. Baby, y'all, the whole time we was up there, at first he was like, I'm not going. And so then he decided he would go. Y'all, the whole time we was up there, like, he wouldn't even look down the whole time. So he didn't see nothing. He's sitting there with his eyes closed the whole time, just looking.
Not really interested in that shit. I mean, I appreciate the thought, but my thing, I'm one of those people, like, you gotta let me know. I don't do surprises. Like, don't surprise me. Unless it's something I told you that I won't, right? Don't do nothing that it ain't gonna, I'm leave it right there. But again, that was early on in the process, so it's like we learn each other. We learn each other, so it's certain things that I know that, you know, I may want to do it in spontaneous because I think it's sweet, but that don't get her aroused. That don't do nothing for her. So It's the same thing. So my thing is learn your partner. You may think that it is something romantic on your end, but once they receive it, they gonna look at you like, yeah, you tripping. I ain't asked you for that. That's another. Don't give them what they asked for. Don't do something based on what your ideal of what they may like. It's not gonna work out good for it.
Alright, and to answer the thing, what's your favorite thing we do together? I like when we going to Home Goods and stuff like.
Oh yeah, Home Goods.
I like
be
when we
lit.
go shopping for home decor or Bath and Body Works or something like that. Like I love
all that stuff be lit. Yeah.
I like that. Alright, what's the one date we haven't gone on yet that you want to try?
A date?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, we got a list of them, but I'll say, I guess skiing. No, I've been saying that I want to do what is called a backpack trip. So basically, you pack a backpack and then you go to the airport
and just book a ticket.
And you book a ticket, whatever available and cheap at that time. You book that ticket and then you just go. So I've been saying I want to do that for the longest. We're gonna have to go ahead and do that because I feel like it's gonna be lit. Let's see. What are your boundaries with your family when it comes to our relationship?
Yeah. One thing about me, I don't pick and choose. I don't play on type of games. So my thing is this. My family, you either gonna respect it or I'm gonna get rid of you. Especially if she's not doing nothing to disrespect you. I don't play on type of games. I go to war with anybody, especially over respect. Respect is like dear to my heart, y'all. I don't play on type of games. Family, no family. Disrespect will take me over the edge. So whoever is giving the disrespect, I'm gonna check you. That's just what it is, right there. And I'm not waiting till tomorrow. I'm not finna pull you to the corner. It's almost like a child. Where you show your ass, I'm gonna show my ass right there with you, right along. So that's just what it is. But and just saying all that, like that ain't no Mr. Tough Guy stuff. That's just what it is. I feel like everybody deserves respect, whether you agree with it or not. Who I'm dating or whatever the case may be. And me and my mama we got a good relationship. Like
a real good relationship.
We talk all the time. She a woman, so she know. My mama, she's never overstepped her boundaries, and she know when to, like, okay, he's a man, let him be him. He know what he doing. Now if I ask her a question, she'll give me advice, but at the same time, me and my mama, we have an adult relationship. So, but it's boundaries there. But whoever it is, it could be nephew, it could be brother, mama, grandmama. Everybody gets checked if you disrespect what mine is, and I don't play that. That's just me. Everybody don't move around like that because they afraid to lose relationships or his family. I don't give a damn about going to war with nobody because at the end of the day, right is right, wrong is wrong. People be so stuck on, oh, that's my. I don't care who it is. You wrong, and so that's just what it is. If you don't like it, then so be it. Tell somebody who care.
My family love him, so I don't be having to worry about that. They be calling him like baby, y'all didn't go through me. But nah, I don't care. They be calling him. So we don't have no issues as far as like our families and everything. Like everybody get along. So we ain't gotta worry about that. What is my love language?
Physical touch. And she just grew to that. When
I first started, that was not number one.
It may not be number one, but it's like damn near number one now because every night she gotta touch me. Even we mad, she gotta touch me.
No, for real, y'all. We be in the bed, like we could not talk the whole day, but when we get in that bed, I'm gonna touch you, and I'm still not gonna talk to you, but I'm gonna touch you.
But I be like, man, move your feet.
So he be like, move your feet. He be moving closer, and then we'll wake up the next morning and still not talk.
But now though, what was the question again?
What's my love language?
Okay, so I would probably say if I had to take I would say gifts. You love gifts.
I love a gift.
You love gifts.
I love a gift. Buy me a gift. And I'm sending a gift to your phone. You ain't never got a question. Nothing I want. Because I'm going to send it to your phone directly. You gonna know what I want.
Gifts, for sure. Physical touch, I would say is secondly. Thirdly, maybe words of affirmation sometimes. I don't know. I'm still figuring her out on that. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Cause sometimes she act like she care, but then she don't care. But I think it's the whole woman mind game. Let me see what they do. Let me see what he gonna do. So, but yeah, it's definitely gifts first and then physical touch for sure. And I think she grew into physical touch. Cause one thing, I'm gonna touch you. I'm grabbing. I don't care.
Yo, when I tell y'all, even Kate and my mama, they like physical touch, and I'm like I can touch for a little while and the cuddling, all of that. But baby, I do not like to be touched. Sometimes I gotta be mindful because Kate like to hug, she like to kiss and all that other stuff, and I'm like, girl, please stop touching me. But it's just, I don't know why I'm not into physical. Well, I wasn't into physical touch like that because my mom was always
maybe you just ain't never met them out and
my mama was always physical touch with us when we. That sound weird though. But no,
they get what you saying.
Yeah, my mom was always lovey dovey and all of that. But I don't know. It was just weird to me. Why are you on me? But now it's different. It's a little different. So how important is your parents' approval to you?
They don't got no say so. They don't got no say so. Everybody has to live their own individual life. Parents, children, at some point, even if you got kids, right? At some point, they eventually gonna grow up and they're gonna go do what they want to do, right? So my thing is this: as long as nobody's disrespecting nobody, approval. Yeah, it's a lot of people who parents don't give them approval of some dude or girl because they see whatever's going on from the get-go. Do they listen? Probably not. But my thing is that don't get so caught up in approve. Do you approve it? Do God approve of it? Have you prayed? Because the thing is, have God send your thing. That's the thing when people get caught up in. They worry about what their mama gonna say, their daddy gonna say. What does God say? If God, and listen to your heart. God is in you, so you know what I mean? So listen to your heart. If God put it on your heart that, something ain't right or something is off, we all have felt that feeling before, then it probably 9 times out of 10 is not for you. But if it calms your heart, if it makes it, you get where I'm going. If it makes you feel a certain type of way, if it makes you feel good, then that's probably a person that you can build something with and move forward in life with. But don't look for approval and from people, your parents, looking for it from it in God, and you have all the answers you need.
True. All right, we're gonna get ready to wrap it up, but I'm gonna ask a couple more questions. How important are holidays and traditions to your family?
To my family or to me?
We're gonna do it to you.
All right. So my family, they just like everybody else. They celebrate the holidays, Thanksgiving, Christmas, and all this stuff, yo. I'm a history person, right? So I understand how they came into play. I understand everything about it, right? Going back to what I said in the beginning, right? Even though I have my own personal beliefs about it, I try to be a team player to understand that during those days is necessarily not about me and my personal beliefs. It's about maybe spending quality time. But just know somebody come to me talking that bull crap, I'm gonna check them and let them know, yo, chill out. You're doing too much now. We just here to have a good time, have a few drinks, but this is what it is. But the holidays they fake. They keep telling us Easter. Bunnies have lay eggs. Never seen a bunny lay an egg. A bunny is a mammal. So just make it make sense, right? But yeah, that's another conversation. But to me, holidays, they're man-made. Has nothing to do with what they try to push the agenda. So yeah.
All right. Next question. How do you think being married would change our relationship?
I don't necessarily think it would change our relationship in any way because sometimes people get into marriage and they think they own the other partner. They think it's ownership at that point, right? Because we built a foundation where she's able to be her, I'm able to be me. I don't think it'll change it in no form, and I could be wrong, right? But I don't see where, because I'm not that type of person. I'm not trying to control you, right? I just ask for, like we was talking about earlier, I just ask for respect, loyalty, you know, honesty and things of that nature. Everything else take care of itself, but I don't necessarily think it'll change things. When people get married and they say I do, it's almost like they thinking they're signing their life over to this person. Man, you're not signing your life over to nobody. You just have made a partnership with someone that you chose to do life with. And the biggest thing is, man, just always supporting the person in their growth, because where you married them at in their stage of life is not where they're going to be at in 3 years, right? And vice versa for the other person. You just have to be willing to continue to evolve within yourself and evolve with the person, because who the person you marry, like I said, is not the person, you know, same person will be in 20 years. So just always continuously to work to evolve with the person.
True.
And it starts with you, number one, because you can't relate to something if you're not evolving.
Exactly.
What I look like talking to somebody who don't do nothing but, you know, talking negatively all the time, or, you know, just don't have no real direction or real, you know, have something positive to add, right?
Yeah.
It's not gonna, you know, you get where I'm going.
And my thing is, I don't think it's gonna change nothing but that last name, baby.
Oh, yeah, true.
Ain't nothing gonna change but that last name. Alright, y'all. So we got 2 more questions, and then we're gonna go ahead and wrap the video up. So, what do you find sexiest about me?
Now, I ain't gonna lie to you, y'all. My girl cute, of course. Everybody see it, like, that's nothing. But I'm gonna just tell you, I got a foot fetish. Right? So I can't talk to a girl or even date a girl with ugly feet, right? My girl got some of the sexiest feet I've seen on the planet. So, yeah.
The sexiest my feet.
I'm gonna leave that right there. Yeah, that's probably one of the sexiest things for sure. Outside, of course, you know, she cute. She, you know, she handle her business, everything like that. But yeah, that would probably, I would say, the biggest thing though, she handle her business, yo.
A go-getter.
She handle her business. So that's one thing you can always respect. You gotta respect it. But yeah, feet for sure. I love pretty feet.
You don't want me to tell you the sexiest thing.
All right, next question.
Okay. Okay. I can't eat. Oh my god. Alright, y'all. So the last question is, do you think infidelity is always a deal breaker no matter what?
It's a deal breaker. It's a deal breaker for me. I'm just telling you what it is. I ain't playing them type of game.
So you cheat is the deal breaker?
Yeah.
So you gonna cheat on me and then dump me?
Yeah.
Well, why you couldn't then just dump me?
I think I said that in the last video. We was all happy when everybody was over here.
Yeah. Why you can't just dump me and then go do what you gonna do? Why you gotta go ahead and cheat on me and break my heart?
I'm just telling you, if I was to do that and you found out, then I'm just leaving. That's just what it is. That's what I'm doing. But for me, cheating is definitely a deal breaker. Yeah, I'm not even finna put up with it. I'm not even finna allow myself and my mind to think that's cool. I'm not even finna do this. So it's like this, cause it's like this, yo. We all in our life got something that's very precious that we want to take care of, all right? When you care about something and you really mess with it, you gonna make sure you do everything to protect it, all right? Exactly. So I don't want to hear about it was a mistake. I don't want to hear about none of that crap, because at the end of the day, we just talked about in the beginning of the video, we was talking about conflict, right? Communicating. If there's an issue going on, communicate it. But because of you being undisciplined within yourself and, you know, not being able to communicate, that's not a reason for you to go cheat, in my opinion, right? And I don't think anybody should put up with it, for real. Even though we know people that do, right? I'm not saying I ain't never been cheated on. We all have been cheated on in some form or fashion, right? But at the end of the day,
you ever cheat? Why you look at me like
Cuz,
that?
why you guys get crazy? Yeah, for me, it's definitely a deal breaker. And then I'm one of the type of people, and again, maybe I need, don't judge me. Maybe I need therapy, right? But I get attached. Like if I love somebody, I get attached to it. So if I feel like you wrong me, you probably won't ever hear from me in this life again. You go on the block list. You non-existent at that point. So yeah,
it's a toxic trait.
It may be toxic. We all got our toxic traits. I'm just brave enough to say what mine is. Yeah, get cut out. Yeah, going on the block list forever. Yeah,
cheating a deal breaker. I ain't dealing with that. Like, you too old.
Yeah.
Like, use your words. Like I said, okay, use your words. If you gonna cheat, just go ahead and we just gonna go ahead and call it a day, okay? Because I ain't got time. It's somebody out there who gonna love you, who ain't gonna cheat on you, who gonna respect you. So, like, you ain't gotta deal with that man cheating on you, sis. So.
And vice versa, fellas. Don't let her start crying in your face. Knowing good well she lying. So don't care. All them tears, tell her to say that shit for somebody who care. Cause I ain't the person.
Yeah, he's so hard.
It ain't about being hard. It's about the truth. I just sat here and said I ain't never said I ain't been cheated on. We all have been cheated on. But my thing is like the world sometimes it be this back and forth between males and women sometimes that I'm sick of hearing, right? Like Courtney just said, if neither one of y'all can be faithful, yo, just leave them alone. It's that simple, yo. It ain't rocket science. Just leave them alone. Cause all that back and forth, y'all start playing this get back game, right?
And baby, this world that we live in all these diseases and stuff out here, I'm not playing no back and forth with you. And I respect myself too much to like be trying to go like get back with you, like to cheat just to get back at you. No, I'm not even finna do all that. Like I'm really gonna hit you where it hurt, and it ain't gonna be sleeping with nobody.
But it ain't even about the diseases, right? Y'all don't even know for real, y'all. It's a spiritual warfare that you get into, right? Because number one, you dealing with yourself. And then you start intertwining your spirit with other people. And they may not be right. They may be a damn demon you sleeping with. But you don't know that. Because you're so undisciplined within yourself. It's the energy, y'all. And people don't understand energy is real. That's all we are. We just energy, right? So just make sure that, you don't get caught up in that. Because if you get caught up in it, you may become something that you're really not. And are you really ready to deal with those consequences that when that door opens? So yeah, just don't cheat. Yeah.
Don't do it. Don't do it, sis. Don't do it, sir. Because
save yourself a heartache. Save yourself from dealing with the man up above or the woman up above. This is Mother Earth. She don't play, so
Period.
She don't play by her children.
Period.
And we all come from her, so.
Alright, y'all, so we're going to go ahead and wrap the video up here. Go ahead and drop in the comments if you enjoyed that video. And y'all want T to come back to my channel.
So make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend to come join us, baby.
Alright, y'all, I'll see you on the next one.